Do you know about the baby that changed Ireland's constitution? Today, we're exploring the remarkable tale of the baby that forever altered Ireland's constitution. This is a story of courage, law, and the power of one life to inspire change across an entire country. Stay with us as we unfold this fascinating narrative. On September 16, 2000, in the city of Belfast, United Kingdom, a baby was born, Cuncean Catherine Dhu. But this wasn't just any birth. This was a birth that would challenge the foundations of European Union law, shake up the United Kingdom's immigration system, and even force Ireland to amend its constitution. This is the story of Catherine Dhu, the Irish baby who changed European Union law. To truly understand this tale, we must first journey back to the island of Ireland, a land divided by history, where the struggle for identity has always been a potent force. The historical context. Ireland, an island steeped in history, was once entirely under British rule. But by the early 20th century, the southern part of the island had gained independence, forming what we now know as the Republic of Ireland, while Northern Ireland remained part of the United Kingdom. Yet this division did not quell the unrest. The conflict known as the Troubles raged on until the Good Friday Agreement of 1998 brought a fragile peace to the region. A crucial clause of this agreement granted every person born in Northern Ireland the right to be a British or Irish citizen, or even both. However, when Ireland amended its constitution to reflect this, the language used was broader than intended. It declared, "It is the birthright of every person born on the island of Ireland to be part of the Irish nation." This interpretation would later become pivotal in the story of Catherine Dhu. The birth of Catherine Dhu. Enter Manlavet Chen, a Chinese citizen living in Cardiff, Wales, who was 7 months pregnant. Desperate to secure Western citizenship for her unborn child and the right to live with her in the UK, she found herself in a legal bind. The UK's citizenship laws at the time did not favour her situation, but Ireland's constitutional change presented a unique opportunity. Ms. Chen made a critical decision. She travelled to Belfast, Northern Ireland, and on September 16, 2000, Catherine Dhu was born. After securing Irish citizenship for her daughter, they returned to Wales, but this was only the beginning of their legal odyssey. The legal battle. Despite Catherine's status as an Irish citizen, the UK government refused to grant her mother residency. This led Ms. Chen to sue the Home Secretary of the British government, a case that would eventually reach the European Court of Justice, ECJ. The legal stakes were immense. At the heart of the case was the question, could an EU citizen child exercise the right to freedom of movement, and should this right extend to their non-EU parent? The case, Chen v Home Secretary, became a landmark ruling. The ECJ affirmed that as an Irish citizen, Catherine Dhu had the right to reside in the UK, and as her primary caregiver, Ms. Chen had the right to reside with her. This ruling set a precedent, strengthening the rights of EU citizens and their family members across member states. The broader implications. The implications of this ruling were far-reaching. Suddenly, Ireland's generous birthright citizenship laws posed a potential loophole for those seeking residency in the European Union. The phenomenon of birth tourism gained attention, where expectant mothers travelled to countries like Ireland to secure citizenship for their children, often with the intention of leveraging that status for family residency rights. In response to growing concerns, Ireland held a referendum in 2004, resulting in the 27th Amendment, which removed unconditional birthright citizenship from the constitution. While this amendment closed the loophole, it also sparked ongoing debates about citizenship rights and immigration policies within the European Union. The global context. Birth tourism. Birth tourism refers to the practice where expectant mothers travel to a foreign country to give birth, thereby securing citizenship for their newborns in that country. This phenomenon is particularly prominent in nations like the United States and Canada, where birthright citizenship laws grant automatic citizenship to any child born on their soil. Industries have developed around this practice, offering specialized services to facilitate the process for wealthy families, especially from countries like China, Nigeria, and Turkey. These services often include arranging visas, accommodations, and hospital stays, all with the goal of ensuring the child is born in a country that offers greater opportunities and legal protections. However, birth tourism is not without controversy. Critics argue that it places an undue strain on public services, such as healthcare and education, as these children become citizens entitled to these benefits. There are also concerns that birth tourism undermines the value of citizenship, turning it into a commodity that can be effectively purchased by those with the means to do so. Supporters of birth tourism, on the other hand, argue that it is a legitimate means for parents to provide better futures for their children, especially in cases where their home countries may not offer the same level of security, education, or opportunities. The debate over birth tourism and birthright citizenship is ongoing, with many countries grappling with how to address the ethical, legal, and economic implications of this global trend. The aftermath and legacy. The Chen v. Home Secretary case didn't just impact the lives of Catherine Zhu and her mother, it reshaped the legal landscape of the European Union and forced countries like Ireland to reconsider their citizenship laws. It also highlighted the complexities of immigration law and the unforeseen consequences of legislative loopholes. As for Catherine Zhu, after the case, she and her mother moved back to China and later to the United States. The last public information available mentions Catherine finishing her college education and considering a career in medicine. Her life, influenced so profoundly by legal and political forces beyond her control, stands as a testament to the far-reaching impacts of her mother's actions. From a small courtroom in the UK to the highest legal authorities in Europe, the story of Catherine Zhu reminds us how individual lives can intersect with the grand forces of history, shaping and reshaping the world in unexpected ways. This is the legacy of an Irish baby born to a Chinese citizen whose story transformed Europe. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world.